Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Ironman progress series. So today's episode is going to be focusing on getting prepped for our green dragon grind in the wilderness. Let's get it. All right, and there is our daily Hespori kill completed. Next time I'll make sure to hit the altar before coming in. Let's see, can we please get some white lily seeds? That's all I ask. White lily. We do not get those, but a snapdragon is actually just as good. I will happily take that. So whenever I've had the chance to AFK on this account, I've been doing some shooting stars, and I've collected a decent amount of stardust here, and it is about to come in handy because step 1 of getting ready for the wilderness is obviously doing Dragon Slayer 1 so that we have the Dragonfire Shield. And in order to do that, we have to have a unfired bowl. And in order to make one of those, we have to have soft clay. And I don't know any other way to get that other than either waiting till I have 70 mining, which I don't want to do, or buying a soft clay pack. So we're going to buy one of those, and then we're also going to buy a few gem packs because we always need a bunch of gems on this account. So let's see what we get in these gem packs. Not too great, only 1 diamond. I am trying to stockpile diamonds because I will be doing the Phoenix necklace strategy for Song of the Elves. And then obviously we get our soft clay. Okay, so now that we've got the shield out of the way, it is time for us to get the Rune gloves. So we got to go do quite a bit of recipe for disaster. This is going to take quite a while, but we will get it done. All right, there you go. You have assisted the Lumbridge cook again. So that's the first part, and now we got to go through this door and the real fun begins. All right, so after checking out the wiki, it looks like I have 5 quests before I'm able to do 7 of these subquests for Rune gloves. The 5 are as follows. We have to do the Golem, and that allows us to do Shadow of the Storm. We have to do Murder Mystery, Fishing Contest, and Big Chompy Bird Hunting. None of those are really too bad, but it is going to probably be a little bit tedious getting all the supplies for each one. All right, there's Murder Mystery completed. 3 quest points. Actually, super nice to get that done. A little bit of crafting XP and 2,000 gold, so that one was quick. We're going to move on now to the Golem. All right, there is the Golem completed. All right, there is Shadow of the Storm completed. I picked Magic to put the XP in. Honestly, it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, there we go. So that's, I think, 3 of the 5 quests done that we need to get done. So let's go knock out the next one. All right, so the next quest we're going to knock out is Fishing Contest, which is classified as very short on the wiki. I don't remember it being very short. I feel like it's like, medium length quest. So I guess we'll find out. All right, so we're getting this red vine worm, and we are going to grab a few because, again, I know this is used in quite a few quests and it's stackable, so I'm just going to spam click and get some, and we'll always have it for any other quest that need it. All right, and there is Fishing Contest completed. That was not as bad as I thought it was, so 4 down, 1 quest to go. All right, there is Chompy Bird Hunting completed, and we got a decent amount of XP. We might have got a level from that. Evidently not. So with that done, we now have every quest we needed to get done. So now we can head straight to the RFD subquest. All right, we're going to be very careful to use the cooked jubbly on this guy, and that's going to be the first subquest done. We got a decent amount of XP. 6 to go until we have our rune gloves. All right, so this is a moment I've been dreading for a while. The monkey one is going to be the worst subquest for me, and the reason for that is because I was an ultimate Ironman previously. You can't have an inventory space taken up by the monkey Grigri, so unfortunately I had to drop my Grigri as an ultimate, and I'm going to have to go and remake that, and then I'm going to have to do the subquest after that. So it's the one that I'm really dreading the most, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out now. And I think having that done will give me the motivation to hopefully keep going and knock out the rest. Back at this place again, folks. All right, so step 1, I have a new Monkey Speak amulet, and this time I made 2 of them, so we even have an extra. So we got our Grigri, and now we're ready to do the RFD portion of Recipe for Disaster. Ideally, I would have got the Ninja and the Gorilla at the same time when I went to Zunok. Well, this is embarrassing. I had no idea you had to have 70 cooking to cook this stuffed snake. So we got all the Grigris, we did everything we were supposed to do, we got the snake, and we cannot cook it. That is embarrassing. So I kind of got burnt out of questing after that little fiasco. So I'm doing a trial run over here at Green Dragons just to kind of try and get a feel for how much food I'm gonna need, how the PKers are, stuff like that. Just using my bronze gloves right now. But honestly, the setup doesn't look too bad, and honestly, the DPS isn't too bad either. All right, not bad at all. I didn't see a single PKer. I mean, knock on wood, but that wasn't too bad. I definitely did hit quite a few zeros though, so I definitely think any type of slash bonus would be beneficial. Ideally I would be using a stab weapon on these green dragons, but I don't really have access to anything, and I am pretty sure Dragon Simi is my best in slot right now. But if I'm incorrect, please somebody correct me. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll take all these green dragon hides, I'll tan them, I'll make them all into van braces for right now until I can do something better, and bank in a decent amount of crafting XP. I honestly thought it'd be higher XP drops than that, but then after that we'll alch them, and let's see how much profit we make from just one trip. All right, so 21k. I mean, of course, take out a little bit of that because of the cost of the nature runes and all, but really, I mean, not bad considering I need the magic XP anyway, so the alching is good for this account. And then also, it only takes about 30 seconds to bank. All right, so I've got a couple of seed packs here, and I haven't really mentioned it, but every time I do farming runs, I come here and I'm usually able to do at least one contract, and I do pre-plant everything. This time I was able to get two, so let's see if we get anything good. I did see the quorums go up, so that's really good. A couple of irits, and not really sure how much use I'll get out of everything else. But yeah, I do just wanted to mention that I am consistently doing these to bank a bunch of additional herblore XP. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially 2 days after Thanksgiving, and let me tell you guys what, I did a lot of AFKing while Thanksgiving was going on. Obviously, I traveled home to see family and everything, but we did a lot of fishing because, as mentioned previously, I could not cook that thing for Recipe for Disaster. So I decided, why don't we see if we can grab 65 fishing, because then I can get Karamwans, which I can stock up when I have AFK time. That'll be easy 70 cooking. And then I also did a lot of shooting stars too, which is great because I was able to get a lot of clue scrolls. And I actually even got, I'm not going to put my pin in, but I even got an elite clue. So we're going to see if we can do that. But right now, first and foremost, we're going to use this 65 fishing that we have, and we're going to go knock out Taibo One Eye Trio. All right, so in order to do the quest, I need an agility potion, so I went and planted some toad flax, and in the meantime, I'm going to go knock out Shilo Village. Okay, and there is Shilo Village completed, 2 quest points and a little bit of crafting XP, and so now we can get red topaz inside of Shilo Village. Okay, and we are finally inside of Shilo Village, and this is where I'm going to be getting my red topaz at. It is going to be quite a bit slower because I don't have my Amulet of Glory yet, which pretty dramatically boosts the rate at which you get them. But I think I'm going to be fine. I'm really not going to need that many of them. It's only 1,300 bones, so probably like 10 of them, assuming I don't get PK'd too much, knock on wood, should be enough. So I'm going to start working on that in the meantime. Okay, honestly, this isn't bad at all. Like, I expected this to be super slow, but there's another one. I mean, I'm getting them pretty quickly. So, and there's like 0 competition here. So this really is not bad at all. And I'm about to get level 61 mining, so very nice. Oh, what did we get? Oh, there's a red topaz, and that's a medium task in the Karamja area. Very, very nice. All right, so it's a new day. I'm doing a quick farming contract. Last night I was able to get up to about 15 or 16 red topaz, which I think should probably be enough. I mean, we can go back if we need more. And then we also got our toad flax, so we're going to go convert this into an agility potion right quick, and then we'll be ready to knock out Taibo One Eye Trio. And that does not get any easier to say every time I say it. All right, so there is Taibo One Eye Trio completed. A couple of quest points and some additional XP. And then I don't know how to get the vessel, but I'm going to figure out how to get the vessel so we can get some Karambwans. All right, so I got my vessel, and now I'm going to just stock up a ton of Karambwanji because I plan on fishing a lot of Karambwans. So we're going to do some AFK. All right, so far I've caught about 500 Karambwans, so making good progress, but my AFK time is up now, so it's time to get back to that pesky little Recipe for Disaster quest. we're going to go ahead and knock out the Lumbridge guide portion of it, and that will be one more subquest completed. All right, so the next subquest we're going to do is Pirate Pete, and this is one that I should have actually done quite a while ago. This one is so important for Ironman because this is going to give me the diving apparatus, which is going to allow me to start farming seaweed, which is going to be very, very important for our crafting. So let's go knock this out. All right, so we needed a raw cod for this subquest, and also there is an achievement diary to catch and cook a bass in Catherby. So let's go ahead and cook this bass right quick. And there you go. There's a medium task completed. All right, first attempt of cooking the fish cake. I brought extra ingredients, but I didn't even need them. So let's go turn these in and finish this subquest. All right, there we go. Freeing Pirate Pete is complete. A lot more XP, and let's see, do we get any levels for that? We do not. All right, so we're using our Evil Stew on Evil Dave. We get 7,000 cooking XP, which is almost enough for another cooking level. And we also got a Hellcat during that. So very nice. Okay, and there is the Mountain Dwarf portion completed. Now we're only down to this guy and the monkey. This guy, we have to do the hero's quest and a bunch of other stuff. The monkey we have done. We just have to go cook that snake. And so we need to go get level 70 cooking real quick so we can knock this one out. All right, so we're cooking our last few karambwans here, and we got to level 65. We have 462 karambwans. Now, yes, probably the most efficient thing to do right now would be to go and fish more karambwans and cook them, but I'm impatient and I want to get 70 cooking as quickly as possible because I'm ready to kill some green dragons. So I'm going to be doing the pineapple pizza method over here at the mess hall, and if you don't know how that works, I'll show you right now. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll grab 13 bowls here, and then we will grab 13 pots of flour, and then we will fill the bowls with water right here. Once we have 15 bowls of water, we're going to hold down the 2 key, and we can just click through like this to make a bunch of pizza bases. Then we're going to go through and put the tomatoes on all of the pizza bases. And then the next thing we'll do is we'll put cheese on all of the pizza bases. And after that, we can go ahead and cook these. Finally, we'll take a bunch of pineapples and we'll cut them into pineapple pieces. And then we will use all of these pieces on the pizzas. Finally, once that's done, we just come over here and put it on the buffet table, and you get a decent little chunk of cooking XP. And this comes out to over 200,000 cooking XP an hour, so it is very fast. Okay, and so with handing in these pizzas right here, that gets me level 67 cooking. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this method is painful. So I think I'm just going to go try and do a stew boost to cook the snake at level 67 cooking. Okay, so moment of truth. I brought enough stews to try and boost 3 different times. Let's see. What did we get to? Okay, 71. So let's try and cook this at level 71 cooking. Please. Yes, we got it. There we go. So let's go finish this section of Recipe for Disaster. All right, and there's this portion of Recipe for Disaster completed. 10k agility XP, which is very nice. I don't think that gives us any levels, but we can finally get the Rune gloves. All right, and so now we're going to buy these Rune gloves from the chest. And oh, it is so beautiful. Of course, eventually we're going to go for the barrows, but the Rune is just such a good start. And now we can really efficiently kill the green dragons in the wilderness. And so with that, guys, I accomplished a ton in this episode, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I am going to go ahead and call it here, and we are prepped and ready for the wilderness. So in the next episode, we start the green dragon grind. Thank you so much for watching, and adios.